Welcome everybody to my preschool in the public school system persuasive speech today. I have my four and a half guests, I guess. Yes. One running the camera and my 3 audience members. And this little tyke here with me, say hi. Good job. All right. I'm going to pass this one off here. Go see. Go see Grandma. There you go. All right, so my speech is on preschool in the public schools. And I don't know about Colorado, but in Montana and Wyoming, it is a very hot topic. On some of the research that I did, I used the NIER report, and that is NIEER, which stands for the National Institute of Early Education Research, and part of their research says that 40 states in the United States have preschool in the public schools, which means 10 do not. I won't go through all 10 of them, but out of those 10, according to the research, 2 of them, Mississippi and South Dakota, have either looked at money or have received money to start some pilot programs in their states for preschool in the public schools. I also read a report earlier today that some places in Montana have received some money to start a pilot program for preschool in the public school, and it's just in some smaller communities. The next thing I'm going to talk about are some of the pros of preschool being in the public school. And there has not been a lot of research done on this to show whether or not it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, is it helping the kids, is it not helping the kids. I have not found anything on that. The only thing I did find was that Head Start, which everybody's heard of Head Start. I'm pretty sure that every state in the nation has a Head Start program there. Which was started in the late 1960s, and they have shown that early intervention, early education for younger kids has helped them, excuse me, and it shows that it has a definite impact on the kids and how long they stay in school or whether or not they turn to crime. And it was also set up to help low-income families. I interviewed 3 different teachers, 2 of whom that I work with, on how they feel about public preschool. And one of them said that she thinks it would be a good idea because then the kids would be in the public schools. They would establish the core standards that they would need for their age, and then it would help them as they progress through the school. One of them said she did not like it at all. She thought that they would be too young to be in the public school, that they have not yet figured out who they are, they don't really know their own identity. So she just thought it was kind of an all-around bad idea. Another teacher that I interviewed, she actually works in the public school. She's a special education teacher. She is originally from the South, and in the South they do have public school or public preschool, and she feels like it would be a good idea as well because it's an opportunity to reach more children and help them to receive the services that they might need. And it would also be free for them as well, versus having to pay a private preschool, which is not always available for some families everywhere. Some of the cons, as I stated before, one of the teachers I talked to was against it because she thought they were too little and wouldn't be able to stand up for themselves, wouldn't have some of those basic foundational skills that they need to be in the public schools. of the critics, and I got this quote that I'm going to read from, is called Public School Review, Pros and Cons of Public Preschool, the Debate. And as I said earlier, it is a very hot topic here in Wyoming and Montana. And some of the critics say that the state should not expand education when so many of the country's public schools are failing. Taxpayers should not pay for services they may not be using. Another con to it is, where are we going to get the money? Who's going to fund it? Where are we going to put these kids? How many teachers are we going to have to hire? So, she's fine. So, where do I stand on the topic? Really, I could go either way. I can see both sides of the coin on this. Yes, I can see how it would be good for some kids to be in free public preschool. I can also see where some of them are coming from on where are we going to get the money, where are we going to get the room. Did that one. One of my instructors in school always said that if we get the kids when they're young, teach them when they're young, then we won't have to build any more prisons. I don't know. So, thank you for watching this and being here, and have a great 4th of July.